Hey everyone, I'm Sal Sincata, and this month's Product Spotlight, we are checking out the ACI Riveli album line. All right, I've been beating the drum for years about carrying albums. If you're a photographer, wedding, portraits, seniors, families, boudoir, it doesn't matter. You should have albums in your lineup, and there's all sorts of excuses about why you're not doing it. But here's the reality. There is a wave in our industry where everybody understands it's about IPS, in-person sales. And you can only sell so many large prints on the wall for your clients, okay? So where do the rest of those pictures go? Album, that's where they go. You need to offer albums for your clients. Now, there's albums in this world that you can get for $10, wouldn't recommend it. And there's albums you can get in this world for $1,500, right? And everywhere in between. And what you've got to do is find the albums that represent your brand, find the album that you can present and sell to your clients. And so ACI has done an incredible job. I'm holding one in my hand here. This is their Riveli line, and this is an album of my images. And so what better way to get me excited about it than to show me my own pictures. Some things worth noting here, we've got pleated edges on the corners here, and I'm gonna take you and we're gonna walk through some of these albums. We've got metal covers. So this is a metal cover, gilding on the side, thick pages, no seam, right? So we can do, it's a beautiful lay flat design. But this is the kind of stuff that we can offer our clients, right? So some things worth noting, I'll give you the details here. They've got 7 cover styles. They've got metal covers, that's what we're looking at here, and this is absolutely beautiful. And as I'm manhandling it here, I'm noticing with my hands, seriously an improvement over metals of past. This is worth noting. Because in the past, you'd have a metal cover, especially a shiny one, and you'd have your fingerprints all over it. And I'm truly manhandling this, and I've got no fingerprints on the cover. So that's something worth noting. I do like the smooth edge around the side, and it complements well with the leather. So this is one of their new cover options. We've got linen and lighter leather cover options, so you can go with leather. If you want to stay away from leather products, they've got linen as well, so cloth materials. Silk paper has been added to the list of paper choices, and now a new 5 spread minimum on thick or thin pages. So no longer are you limited to only use these albums for 30-page wedding albums, 20-page wedding albums. So even if you just want to do a fun brag book for your seniors, things like that with all their sizes, you've got some incredible options here. So what I want to do now is, one, point out a special they've got for you, 35% off all Riveli albums using code NEW Riveli, N-E-W, R-I-V-E-L-I, but what I really want to do is I've got about 4 or 5 albums over here. Let's flip through them, and I'm going to talk you through what I'm seeing and really try and drive the point home on some of the quality that's coming out of these books. So let's check it out. All right, so let's check out what we've got here. So let's just go through this one album at a time. So this is a nice family album that's been sent to us. You've got a leather cover, and what I don't know if you can see here or not, this is a canvas cover. And I used to offer these all the time, and this is really, really nice. This is going to have a laminate, luster laminate on it. And then as we go through here, right, we're seeing this lay flat design so that we can design across 2 pages. This is a thicker page. And this is a nice size for a family album. So we don't have to go too big for a family album, but this is nice. Right, it's not supposed to be a wedding album. It's not supposed to be this giant piece in the home that people object to. And so you've got leather on the back and then this canvas cover. All right, but I'll tell you this one's not my favorite. I don't like this, the binding here. So my style is a little bit more in this range, right? So I want it to look and feel more like an album. I do like the pleated corners here. And so on these pleated corners, you can see that this has got a little bit more of a handmade look. And I can even show you on this as well. So this album right here on the corners has a pleated look to it. So that is better than a fold, in my opinion. Of course, you're going to spend more money on that, but it's worth the investment. Here, this is an acrylic cover. They call it a luminous cover, but I like this. This is a nice small album. I think this is an 8x8, if I had to guess. And so I wouldn't offer this, just talking through this with you guys, I wouldn't be offering this one as a wedding album. I would go as small as a 1010, which is this size. But this is also a nice size. Thinner pages here. And so as we go through this, again, we've got this kind of crease center. This allows us to design across. I personally like the way that feels. So it's not split. and you can design across this, right? So you can do things like this. This is my favorite thing to do in albums, and that's exactly what I'd want it to look like. So it's got a little bit more of a cinematic look versus, you know, a spread like this, the bride and groom might like, but it's got a bunch of little images. It starts feeling like a scrapbook if you add too many. So I like to keep things clean and simple. Love what the photographer did here with this. All right, this one's worth highlighting as well. You've got a 3x3 cameo here. Great for seniors. It's a leather book, right? Same thing. No split seam here, so it's lay flat. You can go lay flat design with it. It's creased, and this is great for seniors. I even like the size, right? So again, this is an 8x8 in size, leather cover, the cameo, and so this is the kind of stuff you'd want to be offering to your seniors. Just being transparent, I've never sold a 10x10 or larger album to my seniors. It's usually in the 8x8 range. And so I think that's a really good size. But now let's come back to this. Of course, they're my images, so I'm a little bit more biased. But this is a metal cover, right? And we've got, you've got some linen paper here for the liner. This also gives it a little bit more richer look and feel than just craft paper, so that linen paper is worth it. They've got silver gilding on the side, and you've got other gilding you can come up with that they offer, but you can also go with no gilding as well, right? So they're just kind of showing you options. But again, loving this crease so that my images can go across 2 pages, right? And it just really gives it a flow in the overall design. Thick pages, once again, I'm a big fan of thick pages. I feel like that really adds to the quality of the book and the longevity of the book. And so that's it in a nutshell. Well done by ACI and the Riveli line. The metal covers, man, this is really blowing me away. I know it might be hard to see, but the color and clarity here is just absolutely stunning. Don't forget, take advantage of that discount code. They're giving you 35% off, so well worth investing in the albums. Enjoy.